fire ritual is extremely important to the Zoroastrians and is the most famous form of worship performed. Modern Zoroastrians continue to emphasize the fire ritual in modern times as they did in the past. In its simplest form, fire is that which burns and gives out light. Fire can consume all organic matter and is able to transform most inorganic matter. The burning may be likened to that which destroys evil by consuming or changing. Fire used to be the center of all religious rituals of the ancient Indo-Iranians, and to this day, fire plays an important role in the religious ceremonies of the Zoroastrians. Fire is a symbol of the purity of Ahura Mazda. In the fire ritual, Zoroastrians worship not the fire itself, but rather Ahura Mazda's perfect purity. In the Zoroastrian religion, fire with clean water are agents of ritual purity. Clean white ash for the purification ceremony is regarded as the basics of ritual life. Zoroastrians worship at fire temples. Dare Mer and Agayari are also names for these temples. Each day they are required to pray 5 times. Each temple contains a sacred fire that burns continuously within the inner sanctuary of the temple. These fires represent the light of Ahura Mazda and are never extinguished. No Zoroastrian ritual or ceremony is performed without the presence of a sacred fire. The fire ritual is performed very precisely. Worshippers wash themselves before approaching the fire and bring offerings of sandalwood and money. In turn, they receive ashes, which they rub all over their faces. The priests, which are also known as zats, that tend the fire, are extremely careful to maintain ritual purity, covering their mouths with special cloths to avoid contaminating the fire. A common belief about the fire ritual is that the Zoroastrians worship the fire itself. This is actually incorrect. In the fire ritual, Zoroastrians worship not fire itself, but rather Ahura Mazda's perfect purity. Another interesting fact about the ritual is that according to tradition, Zarathustra himself was killed while tending the sacred fire. In conclusion, the fire ritual is an extremely unique material ritual to the Zoroastrians and is still practiced in parts of the world today. Similar to other religions we have studied, the Zoroastrians worship a materialistic object with greater meaning than meets the eye. The fire represents the past and purity of human life.